This is Marc Rudov, branding advisor to CEOs and author of Be Unique or Be Ignored, the CEO's Guide to Branding. Today's topic, being unique, put Fox News on top. Now, I wrote Be Unique or Be Ignored for CEOs because I wanted them to understand that their main goal is to make their companies unique. And what does unique mean? It means offer unique value. It doesn't mean be weird or be strange or be way out there, in which case your company would be unique, but that doesn't mean it's offering unique value to its customers. If you're not unique, then you blend into the white noise, you become commodity-like, you resemble your competitors, and as I've said many other times, you cannot demand a price premium and your profit margins will suffer. Yet most companies try to copy each other instead of trying to be unique. Fox News is different. It was founded on October 7th, 1996 and just celebrated its 20th anniversary. Rupert Murdoch founded Fox News Channel because he saw that the only kind of news that Americans could get was liberal news. You had ABC, CBS, and NBC, all liberal, and then CNN came along and it offered something different, but Ted Turner is an unabashed liberal, and his point of view was liberal, and Americans could not get a conservative point of view and could not enjoy any kind of debate between conservatives and liberals. Rupert Murdoch saw that opportunity, and he filled that void. In 2002, it became the #1 cable news network and never looked back. And today, Fox News does better than CNN and MSNBC combined. In fact, CNN is in third place a lot of the time now and is trying to fight with MSNBC for second place. On October 7th, 2016, Bill O'Reilly, who is the king of Fox News, celebrated his 20th anniversary with the network. He's been there from the beginning, and he had on media analyst Joe Concha from The Hill, who just joined The Hill recently from Mediaite. Joe is a straight shooter. He's not left, he's not right, he's just honest. So Bill had him on the show to discuss the success of the Fox News channel. And if you listen to the interview, you'll see Joe say, you'll hear him say, that Fox News is unique and offers something that the audience cannot get anywhere else. And that's why Fox News is ahead of CNN and MSNBC. In fact, recently, Fox News Channel outpaced ESPN. That's right, outpaced ESPN. That's how successful it is. Watch this interview between Bill O'Reilly and Joe Concha.
Reaction with us, Joe Concha, media reporter for the Hill newspaper. So I wanted you on because you don't have ideological acts. You know, I've seen your writings over the years. You're not trying to hurt anybody. But I think it's an indisputable fact that most of the media wants to hurt Fox News and tries and goes out of its way to hurt us. Despite that, we prevail. Why?
Loyalty. That's the name, that's really the reason I keep coming back to, Bill. I talk to executives throughout the industry, and they're jealous of Fox because they have an audience that is more loyal than any other out there, cable news, broadcast, whatever. Now, why is that? It's because of what you just mentioned before, that there are people at this network that have been here since 1996. You've been in the same time slot at 8 o'clock for 20 years. No other anchor can say that on a national level.
I started at 6, and I think it was about 18 months or... who's that? Who were you looking at?
A guy with a lot more hair.
Yeah, I look more like him now than I... But anyway, they moved me up to 8. Catherine Cryer was the first anchor at 8 o'clock on Fox News.
So 19 years.
They moved me up quick, and then we overcame everybody. And I agree with you. The Factor viewers are very loyal. We've developed franchises in books, in movies. We got Killing Reagan movie coming up, Legends and Lies, and people seem to appreciate whatever we're giving out. So that's the next question. What are we giving out?
What are you giving out?
Why are they so loyal?
Okay, well, look at the media landscape, all right? On the right, you have, or on the left, I should say, you have a media that any objective or lucid person would say leans left in certain degrees. So then you have this whole other swath, 50% of the country, right, that was yearning for something else. Give me an alternative. And what's the key to any success? Offering something unique that other people are not offering, other businesses. In this case, you filled a void by offering up actual debate.
But let me stop you there. MSNBC is a liberal network. Would you say that?
Yes, of course.
Okay. So almost all of their people, except for the hard news people on NBC News, who once in a while come over, are left-wingers, right?
Right.
But they don't come close to our audience. So if you look at the polls, conservative liberals, they're fairly even.
They are.
In America. But far more people watch this network. Why doesn't MSNBC enjoy the same success?
Usually familiarity breeds contempt. In this case, familiarity breeds comfort. And by familiarity, I mean the names you mentioned before. You have Neil Cavuto, who's been here since the beginning. You have Ducey and Kilmeade that are on in the morning. You have Shep Smith, that's an anchor. You have the reporters that have been here forever, like Eric Shawn and John Scott and Carl Cameron. And when people see these people every day, there's a comfort zone. With comfort comes trust. With trust comes loyalty. With loyalty comes ratings. And since 2002, no one's touched Fox in that department.
Why do you think the other media attack us so consistently? I mean, why bother? Why not put that energy into making your own operation better?
Because they don't agree with the network in terms of ideology of some at the network, particularly on the editorial side.
But so what? I don't agree with a lot of things on CNN and MSNBC and then the network news as well. I don't take my time once in a while, but not much.
When you're number one, obviously you're going to be taking the most shots, right? So I think some of it is envy. I think some of it is just a matter of people looking at the network and not agreeing with what they're hearing, and therefore they take shots at it.
There's real hatred, though, out there.
Oh, at Fox News?
No, against Fox News.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, it's way beyond, well, we disagree, we'll take a shot. It's like, we really want to hurt these people. We really want to destroy them. And despite, as I said, we prevail.
That was a really good interview. I hope you'll agree. And it illustrated the points that I made prior to that. Now, here's what's fascinating to me, that even though Fox News Channel is number one and has been since 2002, you would never know it when you go to the movies or watch a serial on TV. For example, did you see The Martian? Well, you know that one of the astronauts, Mark Watney, played by Matt Damon, got stuck on Mars and had to be rescued. And which network was broadcasting the events of the rescue attempt of the Martian? Which network was that? The world was waiting there wondering whether this rescue attempt would be successful, and they all tuned in to one network, and that network was CNN. If you watched House of Cards on Amazon.com with Kevin Spacey as the main star, what was the news network of choice? It was CNN. Now, what's interesting to me is in the entertainment business, what matters to these people? Success. They have awards for Best Actor, Best Actress, Best Screenplay, Best Movie, Best TV Program, Best. But when it comes to using the gold standard of news networks in their entertainment, it's always CNN, which of late has been in last place. Now, that's because the entertainment industry leans left and hates Fox News. So they don't really care which news network is number one, which is the best. They want their network because they like it. And what happens when you have a news network like CNN, there's a reason that CNN is not number one. It's because you can't get all of the information you need on CNN. If there's bad news about Hillary Clinton, for example, oftentimes they won't report it. They won't have robust debates about the left point of view and the right point of view. So that's why it's not number one, and that's why MSNBC is not number one. But again, you would think that people who care about being the best and being number one would want to have the number one news network in their movies and TV programs, but that's not the case. Fox News Channel is number one because it's unique. It offers unique value to its audience, and you can learn a lot from studying the Fox News Channel. In conclusion, if you've read any of my articles or watched any of my other videos, and if you've read my book, Be Unique or Be Ignored, The CEO's Guide to Branding, you will know that being unique is critical to your success. So I recommend that that is how you orient your company, unless you want to be a commodity-like company. Now, if you need help making your company unique, Call me, Marc Rudov. Find me at marcrudov.com.